Hey y'all, my battery is low. I am wanting to talk to you guys about why I'm here at the physical therapist office. I'm here in Las Vegas at the Family and Sports Physical Therapy. I've been going to them ever since I threw my back out in 2012, end of 2011 going into 2012. They put me back together like Humpty Dumpty, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but now this will be the 4th time. 4th time, yeah. Yeah, this will be the 4th time. 2 were because of the back, and 1 was a car accident with the shoulder and some of the back, and then, back and shoulder, and now with my hamstring and knees. So yeah, guys, if you're a gym goer or you do physical activity with your job, if you feel some sort of stress on a joint, ligament, muscle, something that just doesn't feel right and it's nagging you and it doesn't go away, or it goes away and it comes back, go get it checked out, go get it looked at. Because as we get older, our body, we only have one body, we only have so many limbs and ligaments that are attached that's going to be elastic throughout our lives. If you abuse it and don't try to correct it, at least give it some rest, take some time off, you're going to eventually get to a point where it's either going to need surgery or you're going to need physical therapy. And so, you know, we train someone in my profession who's a personal trainer, and I compete in bodybuilding shows. We put our bodies through a lot, and you know, with the diet and exercise, all those things, you have to think about what's happening inside the body that we can't see. If we can't see it and something's going wrong, eventually we're going to feel it. And if you don't come in and make yourself aware that, oh, you know, maybe I should pull back on the gym this week. Maybe I should not. I mean, basically, don't overtrain. Get some rest. We all need to rest. Sometimes taking rest days from the gym is going to cause us to sometimes feel like a fat ass. Pardon my French. Oh, I don't want to take any time off the gym because I like to eat this much and this much. Take some time to do calorie, make sure your calories are not in abundance when you take time off the gym. If it has to be more than a week, you know, you have to just make those sacrifices. That cornflakes aren't going anywhere, your best cereal is not going anywhere, your pastries aren't going anywhere, anything like that is not going anywhere. Some of us start out at the gym, we think we need to be at the gym 5 days, 6 days a week. Depending on how you're fueling your body and how you're resting your body, yes, you can get away with that. And then at some time and point, you're going to need to take a deload or a break so you don't overtrain. And once you take that break or deload, you go back into the gym feeling refreshed. You can start back at your 5 and 6 day a week, making sure that you're fueling your body properly at the proper times. You don't want to go into the gym training 5 and 6 days a week fasted, especially if you're a woman going into your period. So your lutein phase, that's a whole nother deal that you want to take into consideration. If you're intermittent fasting, you're going to have to cut that out because you're already putting your body under stress. Your body's already getting ready to go into stress. It's preparing your body to release the uterine lining, and you don't want to have your body overstressed. Cortisol levels start to get high. You're going to have extra bloating when you start your period. You're going to just want to make sure that you know, you're taking care of yourself. For long story short, and then you want to make sure that when you are at the gym lifting, you're lifting for what your goals are. You know, if you're looking to, all right, I'm back. My battery went dead. Full battery, so I can keep chit-chatting. So when you are looking to go into the gym and your goal is to actually build some lean mass, which we like to call tone up. You know, if you want to tone, you're going to build some muscle. That's just a given. You're going to get stronger in the gym, especially for women. Oh, I don't want to work out with weights. I just want to do cardio. I just want to tone up. I mean, you want to look like a melted candle wax, and you want to look soft, but you are resistance training, but maybe you're not resistance training to the point of seeing some results. You're just going through the motions. You started out at this weight and it feels good and you kept it, but you never went up. You never changed the rep range. You never changed the weight. And if you did change the rep range and weight, how much reps are you leaving in your reserve tank? Are you leaving 10? So if you're doing 3 sets of 10 and you never went to 12 or 15, depending on the body part, larger body parts, you can go up to 20, 25, even 30. I've done it. How many sets are you doing? You're doing 2 sets, 3 sets, 4 sets? And if you're doing multiple sets, going past 2 sets, how many exercises are you doing for the entire body? Not just that body part, for the entire body that day. You want to make sure that you don't overtax your central nervous system, because once you do that, you got to give your body some time to rest and recuperate, not just the muscles, but the entire body's central nervous system that keeps everything functioning. Because if you don't, your immune system is going to get compromised. You're going to get sick. You're going to start to get the sniffles. You're going to start to have a cough, sore throat, whatnot. Nobody wants to train to that point. Believe you me, us athletes, competition preppers who's going on stage, we've been down that road. I've had no voice. I've had a sore throat stepping on stage because I've put my body through the mill and I did not properly get the nutrition I needed, because I was trying to make, weight, drop that body fat to look good on stage. I did not rest properly, and I was in the gym 6 days a week. Okay? I was teaching classes. I was working not 1 job, but 2 jobs, and I was training people. So that was a lot. When did I have time to rest? Not much. At some time and point, I was making videos and putting them on Instagram that, oh, I'm at the gym and it's 11:30 at night. I got to get my workout in. Competition's 2 months away, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I would not dare do that again in my life, because rest is so underrated nowadays and it's so important. It's a popular piece to the recovery puzzle. And if you don't put that puzzle in the right place, even if you don't get 4 hours of sleep throughout the night, or you only get 4 hours of sleep throughout the night, you best believe you better try to come home and de-stress, kick your feet up, take some time out of the gym. Don't keep running your body through the mill, because if you do, that's not going to be the thing that you want to do. Okay. Next, I want to talk about your output in the gym. Are you putting enough effort into the gym? Effort. What is effort? You're going above your normal capacity to push out the strength and power needed to move the weight. Are you putting in enough effort? Are you challenging the muscles? Did you start out 2 weeks ago at 35 pounds on the leg extension? Those will always burn. Believe you me, the leg extensions will always burn. But if you've been doing it consistently 2 times a week, that 3rd week, you should be going ahead and add an extra 5 pounds. Or 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 15, go to 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 15, 3 sets of 17 or 20. Try to press the test safely. If you don't know what you're doing at the gym, go get some advice. Talk to a personal trainer. Talk to someone at the gym who you talk to all the time, that you watch them grow in the gym, but you're not growing in the gym. What are they doing that you're not doing? Don't be afraid to ask questions. People go to the gym, for different reasons, and they're flattered when you ask them questions. But make sure when you get the answer, it's the answer that you're looking for. And if it's an answer that you're not sure of, that get a second opinion. You can go online. There's ChatGPT, there's AI. They'll answer the questions for you. But AI is not in the gym pushing and pulling on weight. Someone who has your genetics, someone who doesn't have your genetics, they may do something that you may try to do, but you're not looking like them because your femur structure is shorter or longer. You have longer torso, they have a shorter torso. Different strokes for different folks. It's not going to work for everyone, but at least you get some idea of how they progressed. All right. I'm getting excited. I'm talking for us. All right, I gotta go. It's 5 minutes till. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.